chapter 1 through 2, Carano, the court system and trial procedures. So, yeah, let's start off with the standards. Basically, it says BMA, LEB 2, and then it says compare and contrast the relationship between ethics and law of business. And then the second standard is, it says BMA, LEP, 3 explains and illustrates through stimulation the process by which a legal dispute is resolved for business and personal issues. Standard 4 is investigate major crimes affecting businesses and impact of the business. The objective of this standard is students will be able to understand the structure of the U.S. court system in order to explain how the U.S. legal system works. So we're going to start off with the definitions in this chapter. So basically, okay, the first word is jurisdiction. No, that's for the second one, but we on the second chapter anyway. Never mind. Anyway, jurisdiction means a court's power to hear a case and to make a judgment. Appellate court means a court that hears, appeals, and reviews cases from the lower courts. ADR is alternative dispute resolution. It occurs when parties try to resolve disagreements outside of their usual court systems. Arrest. A person is legally deprived or of his or her freedom. Bail. Money or other property that is left with the court to assure that a person who has been arrested but released will return to trial. Arrangement. A formal hearing during which the defendant is read the indictment or information and is asked to plead guilty or not guilty. And the last word for this chapter is detention hearing. A court session during which the judge tries to learn whether there are good reasons to keep the accused in custody. So yeah. Now we finna go over information in this chapter. So basically the U.S. Supreme Court justices are selected by the state. That would be false because it's not selected by the state. It's selected actually by individuals in the state, but not necessarily the state. So yeah. Courts can make laws by deciding whether or not laws conflict with the Constitution. That is very true. Civil law is intact to govern the relationship between two parties and usually involves the government. That's false. Civil litigation usually begins with pleas and pretrial hearing. That's true. Okay, now these are a few questions that is about this chapter. So yeah, what are the difference between criminal and civil procedures? The result and the objectives are different. Like criminal will have like a very severe objective than more so civil. You'll probably have to pay a fine or whatever and you'll be good to go. But yeah, with criminal you can be on a death penalty, anything can happen, whatever. So yeah. Okay, second question is young people who appear before a juvenile court have litigations are different. Yeah, litigations are different. It's not really severe, but it's like the same amount as an adult will be tried. So yeah. An appeal in a civil case can often be changed can often change the agreement of the parties and judge. So yeah. What are advantages of meditation? I know I said that wrong. Mediation. Yeah, mediation. The parties are kept separate from one another to reduce the possibility of angry confront. I can barely read my confrontation. A case that has been decided by a state Supreme Court may be appealed to the civil court. So, this is more information that I'm finna tell you in this section. It's really about not really wording, but more about the court system and all that stuff. So, yeah. So, in in a criminal case, the indictment and arraignment take place before the trial and sentencing. 2. When people are arrested, they must be informed of their constitutional right. You have to know your right. Well, they have to, in order to indict you, they have to tell you your rights, or in either they're going to release you. So, yeah. And they must be informed of the constitutional right, including what crimes they are being arrested for. So if you get arrested by a police and you don't know what you're getting arrested for and they did not tell you, don't try to, never mind. But yeah, you have the right to ask for your rights. If they didn't tell you, they have to release you because they didn't tell you what you're getting arrested for. That's against the law. So yeah. Then, another name for bringing a civil lawsuit to court is called litigation. So yeah. Statutes are laws specifically passed by a governing body created for that purpose. So yeah. In a civil case, there are two types of remedies. One is a payment of money, or either is some other action by the defendant. So yeah. Civil court, like I said before, civil court is not really that severe. You probably just got to pay something or probably do like community service or something like that. So yeah. Okay, rules and procedures established by regulator agencies is administrative laws. Has two major divisions, civil and criminal. Civil and criminal law. So, yeah, procedures are procedure laws. So, yeah. Tell us what the law is, not how the law works. So, that's basically substantive laws. State court laws in each county handling criminal cases are general trials. What is the difference between a civil and criminal law? The purposes of the case is different. So in civil laws, like, you can probably get tried for like minor things, and in criminal laws you're getting tried for, I don't know, getting away with murder or something like that. So yeah. What is the role of the United States Supreme Court? To hear and appeal. So yeah, that's the most highest court that you can get into. So yeah. Under what condition can a police officer search a person? with a warrant, or if they have a logical reason to search you, like if they have evidence, or yeah, basically a warrant. Like if you wasn't, if you wasn't, what is the call? If you haven't broken the law, and you know you haven't broken the law, you're not doing nothing. So if a police stop you, don't be afraid. But yeah, I have reviewed all of this section. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.